Alright, so like you saw in the video talking about dichotomous keys, we are going to be at least looking at the features of different kind of plants from different genuses and species. So what I need you to do is to go out and collect 6 different kind of leaves. They're obviously from different species. And gather them to your art table or wherever you do your art projects. I'm going to do this on a piece of paper just so it's easier for me to maneuver. But I will have a picture of this, your leaf guide that you need to understand about how to at least identify features. So we have simple leaves. They're just as is. They are not part of a stem with leaflets on it. Because it is a stem with leaflets on it, like this hickory, it is now a compound leaf. Some leaves are smooth. They have a edge that is not jagged. Some leaves are toothed. They actually do have teeth to them. Some are lobed. This grape leaf is lobed. It comes in 3. And some are palmate, which means it looks like a hand, like this Japanese maple. So, knowing and seeing this guide, and I'll have a picture of it in your lesson for you, let's get started with our leaf rubbing. Leaf rubbing is essentially an older technique for naturalists to quickly do a picture of their leaf without having to pick it and without having to sit down and actually draw it. It is fast, maybe not as beautiful as actually getting to do it in watercolor or sitting down to draw it, but it does work. So go ahead and spread out. I'm going to use a piece of cardboard just to make sure I have a flat surface to work with. I'll just start with 3 leaves right now. Put your paper on top, or if you have a sketchbook, slide your leaves in between 2 pages. You do need colored pencils that are sharpened or crayon that have a kind of flat edge to them. You want colors that are fallish colors, so I've got oranges, reds, burgundies, a purple, and kind of a gold color here. If you only have the sets that have red, orange, and purple, that's fine too. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold it flat. You don't want it point down. Hold it relatively flat. As my whole table shakes as I do this. But you are going to find the leaf with your pencil underneath. And the flat side of the pencil actually catches the minute detail of the leaf, including all the veins, as you rub. So like I said, naturalists would use this way before cameras. It's a quick, dirty way of getting a leaf onto their paper, as I tea spills over there because my whole table's shaking. Lovely. Now everything smells like apple cinnamon tea. Just gotta make sure it doesn't touch my computer. I must say, it does smell good. So this color, I love this color. It's called Tuscan Red. My compound leaf is obviously going to be the most complicated leaf in the structures that I do. All its little leaflets. And there's a sepal of the stem. And more tea goes splay splat. Alright. Great. Now that I found that, I'm going to switch out a color. Find this. And make sure they flat. Some leaves like to get weird on you. I'm going to find this violet leaf. make sure it's not folded underneath my paper. Violet leaves are cordate shaped, which means they have a heart shape to them. Cordate, cordial, cardio, words associated with hearts. T, no, don't go anywhere more. Alright. I think I'm going to do grape and purple. I think that seems appropriate. Ah, gorgeous. The scientific genus for any kind of member of the grape family is Vitis, but we won't get into that just right now. So go ahead once you have your leaf rubbings, and you can add more and overlap them and everything. I'll show you that in the next video. I do want you to go ahead and write down what they are. So my hickory leaf is compound, and it is also toothed. So notice that I wrote those words on the outside. You could do it with a darker pen. I'll probably go back and go over it with pen just to make sure it sticks out. There will also be a link to a more complicated guide if you want to challenge yourself in shapes, and there's different kind of teeth. So this one is cordate, toothed. If you already know your species of trees that are out in the backyard, maybe your grandfather or someone who is a naturalist in your family has pointed them out to you, definitely toothed for this one. You can go ahead and write the common names, or if you want to challenge yourself, the scientific name of your leaves that you have found. Check me out in the next video. I need to clean up this tea, and that does taste good. Alright, and I will show you the next phase of this project.